All right, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, you already know what time it is, and right here, right now, we actually have an amazing, legendary individual, man. We have Zieme, the dream of the iconic Force MDs, right here live on the line, man. How are you doing this evening?
What's going on, King? All is well, baby. I'm excited. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, man.
Hey, man, you are most certainly welcome, man. If I honestly, I'd be lying if I didn't say I did not grow up with the Force MDs, man. So it's such an honor to be able to just converse with one of the members of the iconic group here this evening.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm the young buck. You know what I'm saying? They're my uncles. It's a family group. They run in the blood, man. From grandma to the aunties, the uncles, the kids, everybody sings. So, the Force, they all was brothers and uncles, so a lot of members, of course, if you guys know the Force MD story, we had a lot of tragedies, a lot of lost members, and there's one original member left, and that's Stevie D, my Uncle Stevie D. He's the only original brother left, and now who's left in the group is me, the nephew, and his other brother, Khalil. Khalil's been in the group before, but he played the background more as the management. But being that, Uncle CC died, the lead singer, Khalil, came in and replaced his brother, keep the legacy going. So they brought me in the group like, yo, keep your solo thing that you're doing with Ice-T, and, just come through and just, represent, So it's three of us now, man. We holding it down. We continuing the legacy. We just got the street signing in Staten Island, Force MD's way. So it's a great experience for me as a youngin, tagging along and getting this game from the OGs,
And I got to say as well, man, my sincere condolences on Jesse as well. I actually had him on Facebook, and I saw the news on Facebook. And coming from the fan perspective, man, it was definitely a shock to see, Jesse pass away. So I just wanted to send you my condolences on that one, man. That was definitely a shocker.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jesse was different. He was definitely a shining star, man. Every room he walked in, it was just a high level of energy. And they knew him in the streets. They knew him at the parties. If anybody go and do your homework on the Force MDs and then the Force MCs, back then before the Force MDs, they was the rappers, Force MCs. You'll see the journey, man. These guys, they pioneered a lot, putting R&B and hip hop together, And if you really want to learn some exclusive stories and some things that was behind the scenes that was never told, check out the Unsung. Unsung is definitely a great show that they showed a lot. And check out Necessary Force. Stevie D wrote a book called Necessary Force, and he tells a lot of secret stuff that his experience being CVT, but he also let you know some things that was getting down in the back, and it was just a lot, man. His family went through a lot, and but to see that they're still living and people are still loving their music, we out here in Kalahari right now, Mount Pocono. We performing. We just did a show yesterday, and we performing with everybody. I got you, baby. Let's see. Everybody's still taking pictures. I got you. I'm right here. I'll just do a quick interview real quick. I got you. Come on.
And also,
yeah,
And also as well, man. I know you mentioned briefly a few moments ago about how you were actually doing work with Ice-T. I have to ask, man, how did yourself and Ice-T get connected? And of course, how did he originally discover you?
Oh well, hold on one second. Okay, yeah. Mickey Benson. If you ever hear the name Mickey Benson, Mick. He's big for. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Thank you. So there's a legend by the name of Mick Benzo. He managed Fat Joe and Big Pun, and Mick Benzo. He used to work with me and my group called 5L. It was me and my cousins. We was basically an offspring of Force MDs. All the Force MDs kids and nephews. We had put a group together, and Nick was messing with us with that, and Ice was like, he was really interested in my sound. So the group didn't work out that time, but Ice started coming around different little sessions, and they started bringing me around ISIS shows, and me and ISIS fellow Aquarius, Pisces, and Coco as well. And we just started building that. We didn't talk about no music for like maybe 2-3 years at first. We were just becoming friends, building. I would go to the house, we would just chill, and then Ice one day was just like, hey, yo, let's do a project, man. I wanna see if you can fuck with the floor Settle Kings and shit, man. I'm gonna give you a list of the OG niggas I used to do my pimp shit to, and see if you can hold it down. And so Ice just picked like 12, 13 songs, and we recorded it. I knocked it out. Then we went to Arizona. We redid it in like 2 days. And the way Butter Smooth was birthed was we was doing a song called I Want to Know Your Name by the Intruders. And at the end of the song, I'm saying some smooth stuff. And I say, sit back in the Butter Smooth seats, baby. You got to recline. And Ice was like, that's it, nigga, right there. The album's called Butter Smooth. And that's how Butter Smooth was birthed right there. So me and Ice got that project. We just released that last year. It's still being reintroduced to a lot of people. I'm out here, people is finding it themselves, and they're just so shocked that this young man is singing these classic records. And if you get a chance, check it out, man. Butter Smooth. Go to the website, officialzieme.com. Got a lot of that going on there, and stuff I'm doing with the Force as well. So stay tuned with that.
And also as well, man, I actually read that you actually were a background actor as a pedestrian in Spike Lee's movie She's Got to Have It Too. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about that experience, and of course, did you actually have any interactions with Spike Lee during your time on set?
Yeah, man, that was dope. Actually, I did a scene when Fat Joe was on it was a scene with Fat Joe getting in the Suzuki Jeep in the middle of the street. I forgot what episode it is. Oh man, I can't remember. But it was a dope experience. Spike is a genius. The way he moves, it's like the way he instructs everyone, the way he gets it done, and everybody came and did their job. It was professional. It was fun. It was hot as hell out that day, But we had fun, man. It was experience. I'm stepping in the acting thing a lot, man. I just did some background stuff on both Law and Order seasons, and I did something on Instinct, a CBS show. What else? I'm stepping in the acting world. You're gonna see me tapping up in there. Me and Ice is talking about some other things with the acting, but I've been behind the scenes directing and writing certain scripts and working on other projects. One with Donnie Lau, another one with, right now they're trying to link me with Dr. Dre. Hopefully that we can make that happen. Dre and Snoop. Putting that in the universe right now. Dre done heard so many things on me, it's like, okay, it's about that time we meet. So it's a lot of things going down, man,
And I do know that you're at a function right now, so I'm going to skip right to pretty much the end of this interview, man, because I don't want to take you away from your concert. But I do know that on August 12th of 2022, you actually released the amazing song titled Unfinished Business. I was wondering if you can actually just tell our listeners briefly about your most recently released single, and of course, where can we actually snag ourselves a copy of it today?
Oh, yeah, well, Unfinished Business, man, that joint right there, I made that in my studio. I produced that one, wrote it, and that one right there, I was basically just telling the video in my mind that I had. It was basically running into a girl after the show, coming off stage, and you start going into those situations where you're building, you got a vibe, you got a moment with the girl, and you don't get a chance to finish the night off the way you was expecting. So I'm just letting them know we got some unfinished business, That's how that kind of the idea came. I just threw on a loop, started throwing some drums in there, melodies came up, and then from there, it went from there. I just recently released that, I think, a couple months ago. I didn't really put no big marketing behind it yet because I was really just testing it. So I'm really shocked and excited how people are really grabbing onto it, and I haven't really even promoted it like that yet. So I appreciate that one. Y'all check that one out. Actually, if you go to if you're on my Instagram, it's in my Linktree link. Or you can find it on iTunes or YouTube. It's all on the digital platforms. And yeah, you can find that right there. But just follow me on Official Zieme. That's on my social media. Official Zieme, Zieme. The website is officialzieme.com. And if you want to catch all the upcoming shows I'm doing with the Force MDs, that's theforcemds.com. And yeah, stay tuned, man. We got a lot of stuff. I'm going to start posting. You're going to see a lot of different content, you know, and I can't wait to show y'all what's happening, man.
And I gotta say, man, it was definitely an honor to briefly chop it up with you here this evening before your show, and thank you so much for just squeezing this interview in as well, man. Hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon, but for now, man, definitely tear the roof off that joint.
Thank you, brother. Hey, you're in Cali, right? You're in Cali?
I'm out here in Canada, actually.
Oh, you're in Canada. Canada. Oh, duh, right? It's the #1 station in Canada.
I gotta say, though, I definitely wish I was in California, though, because this Canadian weather definitely sucks right now.
Hey, you know what, though, man? I wish I was somewhere in Canada right now, because you guys got it lit out there. Canada be lit.
I gotta say, if we had a Force MDs concert here in Canada, I'm pretty sure it would be packed full and definitely a sold-out crowd.
You know what? We're looking forward to doing that. We definitely been speaking to some people. We're trying to connect with a couple of more promoters out there, see what kind of venues we can lock in. But hey, yo, you know, let's chop up later, man. We can probably make it happen together. You know, I'll connect you with the guys and we can see what we can do. Try to make it happen out there.
Hey, definitely sounds like a plan. My DM's always open, and of course, my phone line's always open as well, Zieme. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I appreciate your time. Shout out to everybody listening, man. Stay tuned. Outlaw Radio, we getting it.
Most definitely, Zieme. Thank you so much, man. Have yourself a great night.
Bless up. All right.